Hello, once again, Illuminaughty Mystex with the Gemini season forecast. 222 on my clock. What's up? Love, that's what's up. Oh my darling, that's what's up forever. Love, 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 you've got my love to lean on, darling, that's what's up. My love forever, that's what's up. You know. Anyway, typically I don't do love readings with this deck because I have a separate deck for love readings, but since I don't have them and it's been a while and I do owe you some love readings, I guess the subject today is going to be love. And this is a general reading, by the way. Today I plan to do a Gemini video because it's Gemini season, and then I'm going to do the elementals just because I am a little bit in a time crunch. So I wanted to do one general just to see like what's the overall situation right now. We are in some type of retrograde. I'm not an astrologer. I'm not your resource to know what the fuck's going on with the planets. I'm learning as I go. But we're in some type of retrograde until the 22nd of June, which annoying because technology has seriously been fucking me up. Even setting up this reading, my mouse kept going out. My mic was unreadable. My camera was probably fine, but you know, I'm having issues like that every single day. So if you are too, try not to get super frustrated. There's always a lesson to be learned, no matter what is the cause, right? But just know that it isn't just you, and it's just kind of going on right now. So this feels like way enough cards for me, honestly. Probably even too many, but here we are. Bottom of the deck, Princess of Cups. Up top, Two of Cups. Where do we want? I want it like right here, but that's like so close to me, you know? It's just, yeah, these temporary setups. Anyways, cool. Oh, fuck it. Why am I even trying to shuffle them? Sometimes I feel like they're trying to tell a story, and I know when the story isn't finished, but it's also like, I don't know, bitch, pay me if you really want to know. So we do have the Two of Discs right here, which is change. So we have love and we have change. They're twos, and I just said it was 222. Obviously, it's not anymore, but something to it. Look up angel number 222. I don't know what it means. I'm really into synchronicities, right? And I'm really into like noticing angel numbers. I still have to look it up. You know, I'm not perfect. I'm doing my research. I'm learning. I'm getting better every day, right? That's not my area of expertise. So look up angel number 222. I feel like that's going to be really important, and that's going to be somebody's message and somebody's sign 333 on the timer. Okay, so very important. And then a 3 right here. So yeah, look up angel numbers 222 and 333. It's going to be really, really important. 22 and 33 are master numbers. I do know that, but see what that means to you. So there's going to be some change, and it's going to be sad, but it's definitely not going to be like debilitating. It's not going to ruin your life. Everything is still going according to plan. Okay, despite the fact that it is a hot mess. It's okay. It's okay. Nobody's judging. Nobody's judging. We have the Four of Discs. I'm just kind of picking them up randomly because there's just no pattern here. But God, and I just look at the deck and there's just, this is popping out. The Star. Okay, so Aquarius energy is very interesting to me. Very interesting. Aquarian energy during Gemini season. I honestly, okay, when you think of the signs as like Pokemon, right? The first 4 signs in the zodiac are the elders, is how I put it. But I do feel like Aquarius is almost like an evolved Gemini. And I don't mean like mentally evolved or like spiritually evolved. I think that's on a personal level every time, you know? But like in the Pokemon sense. It's almost like the evolution, sort of. Even though, I don't know. I have a lot of mixed feelings about how we look at the zodiac, because I feel like 1, 2, 3, 4 have been around the longest. They came first, right? So we should be the Charizards. Makes no sense. But at the same time, you see the progression. And over time, we evolve, we get better. Like as a society, as humans, as animals. I don't really know where I'm going with that. But Aquarius popping up for Gemini, I do feel like they are very much similar. Except very different. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Forget that I don't edit these, but just forget I said that. And maybe it means something to someone. 4 of Discs power. Okay, so finally stepping into your place in life. Knight of Wands, doing it passionately. It could be a fire sign man coming in, but it could just be you if you're a fire, because again, this is general fiery energy. So we're seeing Aquarius, we're seeing fire signs, and then we're seeing the 2 of Wands, Dominion. So it could be a relationship creeping up for somebody, you know, new living situation for some. We have 3 of Wands, Virtue. Okay, so that's triple wands right there. So there's something about fire signs coming up here. Could be a placement in your chart, could be someone you're dealing with, could be just the general energy, could signify that there's going to be some ongoing changes, or changes that take place all the way in Leo season, which we're still in Gemini season, got to get through Cancer season and then Leo season, right? But it's going to be about staying true to yourself. Like, you may be in a current situation, a partnership, or otherwise cohabitating, whatever. You need to be true to yourself here. You need to do what is best for you. Okay. But then we have double 8s, man. And I do love, like I said, the angel numbers is synchronicity, but these are the 2 worst 8s pretty much. You know, I'd rather see the 8 of Wands here. I'd rather see the 8 of Discs here. Right? Prudence, and what's the 8 of Wands is swiftness. Reacting quickly, thinking on your feet. This is interference. Interference, maybe that can have some positive connotation to it. Maybe something did need to come disrupt your flow. Maybe you did need something to wake you up. But indolence, you know, this excessiveness, this laziness, this overdoing it in these dark storm clouds, you know, together, this isn't looking that good, unless, of course, something is coming along to interrupt these bad habits, okay? But if you're staying true to who you are, it's almost like that stuff is coming in and interfering with your life. And it's you who has the problem, because you're like, this is who I am as a person. Okay. Blind confidence of a Gemini, I guess. Not that anyone shouldn't be confident, but I think even if you are confident in yourself, you should always recognize that there are things that you can work on, and everyone has flaws. And confidence can exist simultaneously with both of these truths. Okay. So now we have like this sporadic fucking mess of cards. I have the 4 of Wands here, completion. So that goes well with the 4 of Discs, the power. You're really coming to terms with something, and you're finally getting over it. You're finally embracing who you are. You are ending these cycles that weren't serving you, etc. I think it's a overall good energy. But what's this? We have a face up 5 of Cups, disappointment, and a face down card. So for some reason, even though you're taking all the right steps, you're doing the right things, you're like being who you're meant to be type shit almost, you know. Ooh, 5 of Swords. Wow. It's a lot of double numbers. We had the double 2s, double 3s, double 8s, double 5s. Like, that's a lot. That is a lot. And I guess the 3s weren't next to each other now that I'm thinking about it. I don't even know. But yeah, we won't count the 3s. But 8 is the number of the universe, because it is the infinity symbol standing upright. Your disappointment is just going to leave you to giving up. So you really have to get a hold on this right now. Okay? Like, that's what Gemini season's for. It is to have fun and be confident and move forward with these notions of the self and what you want, and definitely going for it. But it's also going to be about recognizing where you fall short. There is no reason both of these things can't be true. Just saying. 555, triple discs, and not in a good way. Okay, not triple discs, triple fives. 5 of discs, not a good thing. Worry. You're suddenly worried about your money. I mean, this is screaming self-sabotage, okay? Screaming self-sabotage. I can't remember my whole chart ever because once again, I'm not an astrologer. I don't know where Gemini is in my chart, but I almost want to say maybe self-sabotage is a common trait in Geminis. I don't know. The thing is, I self-sabotage for sure. I'm worse at it than anyone I know. So whether or not that's a Gemini trait, I'm not sure. Gemini is not a prominent placement in my mind, in my chart, but I do fuck with Geminis heavy, and that could be part of the reason why is we have so many of these like underlying qualities. So here's the thing. The weather's getting better. Everybody's feeling more comfortable after COVID. People are getting vaccinated. People are going out again. People are like taking vacations, spending their money, blah, blah, blah. Trying to keep up with the Joneses could ultimately hurt you. Like, I've been doing it myself. I've been in party mode for sure. Ever since the weather hit 80 degrees, I was like, okay, this bitch is done. Like, done to a crisp, right? Because I've been outside, burning up. Just kidding. I look great. Got a nice little tan. No, I look extremely pale in this lighting. I'm getting a little distracted. Again, Gemini season. It's going to be like that. But try to take this time to take a step back and recognize when maybe you are a little out of control. Maybe realize that not every decision is your best decision. And you can be a competent person and trust your intuition and trust that you'll make good decisions while also validating the experience of having made poor decisions. 2, 3, 4. The type of stubbornness that slides by very often. Confidence can easily become stubbornness. I'm just saying. Little insecurity never did anybody any good. No. It's been a while since I've done a reading. Let's be honest. I'm a little all over the place, but that's also the energy. The retrograde is constantly trying to move forward while being pushed back. And I feel like even in my speech right now, I'm saying something and then it derives to a different thought that honestly is probably mostly irrelevant, maybe needed to be said, but probably a month ago. You know? 6 of Swords and 7 of Wands on its side. So science and valor. Upright, great. In reverse, maybe not. On its side, it's up to you. Underneath it, the art card, Sagittarius. You might be deciding whether or not you're staying with the Sagittarius, and that's why all this fire energy is coming up. But if you don't, and of course the Sagittarius card is art, so it could be creative endeavor. There are a lot of Sagittariuses in my life, top 3 for me, but I'm also an artist. So personally, I would take this as my Knight of Wands being passion and the Sagittarius card being my artistic endeavors, right? It can be different for everyone. We are talking about love. But when you think of it this way, right, I am with a Gemini, of course. I love them. We're not seeing Gemini energy in this reading. So for me, I know it's not about a relationship. This love that we're referring to, I don't want to say is much deeper than that, but in a sense it is. It's about self-love and it's about loving what you do. I think that's going to be really important right now, is loving what you do. I really respect the people who have the good jobs and still do the after school activities type thing where they have their side hustle or their passion project and still do 40 plus hours a week at a regular job. I have respect. I can't do it. I mean, I can't, it's not for me. And I truly respect that people do that. But I think a key there is loving what you do. Not only in your free time, but in your prime time, in your work time. You know, you can have very varying interests. That's another representation of this number 2. You may be an accountant by day, and you, oh yeah, I'm an accountant, so boring. But low key, you love it. You love counting. You love handling money. You love being trusted. Like, it might be in your nature to be an accountant. And it's okay to have a boring job and still enjoy it, right? Sometimes the fun jobs are the most stressful. you know? And that's why a lot of times they don't last for people like me. Because I'm like, yeah, you think it's fun, but it's not. I'm out. So, even if you start to see a lot of success in your side business, say you're an accountant by day and you're a photographer by night, and all of a sudden people are hiring you for events to take pictures and they are buying your prints and you're getting all this work, and you're like, wow, I could probably quit my accounting job. But I love accounting, right? It's about balancing and loving everything that you do. Obviously, if you're an accountant and you hate it and your passion project takes off and you can be a full-time photographer, by all means do that. But never sacrifice something you love for something else you love. And if we are talking about relationships, right? It's like, you know, you might love your partner, but you also love your best friend, and now your partner and your best friend don't get along. You're going to have to work around that, because you should never just drop somebody because of the person you're with, right? Even if they don't like each other. Fucking, oh, well, you both like me. And you don't have to force them to be around each other. You don't have to force them to like each other. You don't have to force a connection or a relationship that's truly not there. But you can still have both. That's what this is about. Okay? Gosh, see, when it flows, it flows. But sometimes when I'm doing readings, I don't know exactly what the message is here, especially in this scenario where a lot of cards are on the side, they're all over, there's no pattern, it's messy, face down, a lot of them are face down. So down to the bottom row here, I'm going to run through these and call it quits. We're going to move on to the elements, okay? So first, reveal Eight of Discs, Prudence. Didn't I say that earlier, that you'd much rather have this card? If you put in the work and you go on the journey and you do the growing, the healing, the blah, blah, blah-ing, okay? You will reap the rewards. You will have your full bloom into who you are. You will get paid for your services. You will see yourself blossom. You'll see the fruits of your loom. But on its side, the other 8 that I was talking about. That is really weird, right? These are face down. I don't know what the face down cards is. So on one hand, we have the 4 of Swords, Truce, the 8 of Wands, Swiftness, and the reverse debauch card, 7 of Cups. In the other way, right? So it's on its side. You can choose to admit you have a problem and act upon that and take care of. Oh, you know what? I said indolence was excessiveness. Debauch is excessiveness. That's very funny. Very similar cards. They have a very similar energy, the 7 and 8 of Cups. I associate both of them with drinking. Quarantine brought out some monsters in people. You know, we all got a little bored in the house, bored. But it's time to kind of cut it out. You can't really lean on that excuse anymore, right? Some people want to get out the house just to do what they were doing in the house somewhere else. Well, that's not, I mean, live your life, but don't expect amazing results either. Okay? Admitting it is always the first step, right? Always. So make peace with who you are so that you may take action and avoid doing things to the point of excess and potentially ruining your life. Or just ignore it, keep drinking, and never be at peace. I don't care. I don't fucking care. I don't have to associate with anybody. You know, you don't have to judge somebody for what they do to remove yourself from it at the same time. Common misconception people have. I'm not judging you just because I don't want to talk to you just because of who you are or what you do. It's personal taste. You know? Why? Okay. So, I mean, maybe I would judge a Nazi. I was going to use a really extreme analogy there, but no, I probably do judge Nazis a little bit. Why the fuck are you a Nazi? But anyway, you get what I'm saying. If you drink if you get drunk every day, or, you know, you can't hold a conversation unless you're tipsy or something, like, that's you. And I can respect that. But I also don't want to be around people who have to drink alcohol. Because as someone who struggles with that, I'm a peer pressure gal. If you're doing that, yeah, I want to do it with you, bitch. Share. Give me one. I want some. So the solution, of course, is for me to give myself some space, right? It's not a judgment. And I'm using this personal anecdote to help you understand maybe some of the rockiness of your own relationships. I'm not even going through that with anyone right now. I mean, whatever. I still party. I still get down. So it's not really a problem for me. I don't socialize that much. I am stroking my beard a lot today, though. So feeling the mask. But anyways, the Hierophant and the Nine of Discs. This is a great note to end it on. This is big money power, okay? Doing what you love and maintaining both things that you love theoretically. Did my camera just go out? I don't even know, but that was it anyways. That's it. You want the money? Stick to the power. Stick to your plan. Stick to your fucking shit. Period. And you will see the benefits. You'll see the payoff. You'll make the money, especially for you, Taurus. Sorry, I had to give us a little special shout out. I don't give a fuck. I'm excited. So, blessings to all as we continue through this Gemini season. And I am about to hit it with the readings. Okay, so thanks for tuning in. If you so happen to have. Like, subscribe, comment. I'm so bad at this stuff. Cool, thanks.